Hi, I'm DJ Cuppy and I'm a DJ, producer, student, all the above. Proud Nigerian. I grew up listening to music from a very young age. I have memories of listening to Fela Kuti, being so excited and just inspired by music, singing songs when I couldn't even speak. So I definitely always had that seed planted in me, a creative seed. So as I grew up, and young people, we get to know ourselves, I always knew that I had a creative, sort of part of me, and something told me that I had to express myself no matter what I did, no matter what industry or profession I got into. So naturally, as I became a teenager, started socializing, I ended up going out to a lot of clubs, a lot of events. And I remember I just sort of sit there and stare at the DJ. I mean, I just found it phenomenal how powerful music is, and the DJ had the ability to lift spirits. DJing is a very powerful thing because we create records from originals, and our fusion allows us to create new sounds. And I always say to take people on a journey. So really finding out this was my passion, it was time to tell my parents. And my parents always viewed me as a child that was always a bit mischievous, ambitious, a little naughty as well, rebellious. So when I told them I wanted to be a DJ, they were like, oh, Ife, of course you want to do something crazy, something that no one else is doing. But they really supported me. And I have to say, at the end of the day, I have parents that motivate me and support, like I said, but more importantly, they challenge me. They challenge me to be a better version of myself. Every year, every season, they will always say to me, look back, learn, and recreate, which is very important. So, I have to say, one thing I remember, particularly my dad, being an entrepreneur, I was just explaining to him, he said, well, music, it's a very difficult environment, very hostile, competitive. How are you going to commercialize it and make money? And I said, yeah, that's a great point, actually. And he just said, at the end of the day, though, you can build a brand for yourself. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. And if you're going to do it, you must be the best. So, having this, I call it positive pressure on me, helps because I'm having to always make sure that I'm my worst critic, and I'm trying harder and harder every time, every opportunity I have. So I have to say, I have great parents, and that's really, I think, built my character. My parents always encourage me, and I encourage everyone else, never get too comfortable. So, despite the few things I've been able to achieve, I make sure that I'm always trying to reinvent myself. I'm a student by day, DJ by night, so I have different ways of escaping out of DJing, and I think this allows me to really fall in love with it, because during the day I can really go and learn, and I think knowledge is power. So what I would say is that anyone embarking in a journey should really look into their profession, study it, be informed, have the information you need, and make sure that you have balance. Like I said, it's great having a great career, being at the top of the world, but you also have to make sure that you're being fulfilled. Honest truth is, for example, on my tour, just going around DJing wouldn't make me happy. I wouldn't feel fulfilled. So the charitable aspect, the educational aspect for me was great. Being able to go to girls' schools, give out school books and other resources really made it mean something for me. So you have to look into your reasoning, and you have to make sure that there's a balance.